Ambassador, give us a sense of your understanding of how significant this is diplomatically. Is there any real possibility of a ceasefire? And that Lebanon bargaining chip that Iran essentially had when the two sides met in Islamabad, I think that's gone away with this US brokered talks. What's your assessment, sir?
Thank you. I'm sorry, there was some technical glitch which prevented
That's all
me
right,
from.
Ambassador. That's all right.
Yeah, but coming to join this conversation, which I've just heard for past 30 seconds or so, I would like to suggest that these are unprecedented talks. Uh, uh, in the past, Lebanon has been a hostage to a number of regional tendencies, of which Syria was the biggest under Hafiz al-Assad and Bashar al-Assad.
Yeah,
Then you had Palestinian Liberation Organization in Beirut,
yeah.
where Mr. Yasser Arafat had his base. Thirdly, after that, we have had Hezbollah. So, over a extended period of something like 50 years, Lebanon has not had its own voice as far as Israel is concerned. Now, Hezbollah is still there,
Yeah.
and they are fighting Israel at the moment. Uh, but within the political spectrum of Lebanon, its voice is proportionately uh, uh, lower than it used to be before. So the president, Michel Aoun, and Prime Minister Nawaf Salem have both uh, agreed to the ceasefire talks in Beirut. There are two aspects to look at it. Firstly, as you yourself mentioned, it takes away a card from Iran to be to regard Lebanon as a subset of its own negotiations
Yeah. Yeah.
with the United States and Israel. Uh, and the it has a domestic repercussion because it's for the first time in in the history and first time since all these three overbearing influences on Lebanon prevented it from doing anything intrinsic. Uh, for Lebanon to engage Israel. Now, what terms is Lebanon is going to insist upon? They have a very little space for maneuvering because Lebanon is a house divided and weakened economically and militarily. Its defense forces are in no shape to take on Hezbollah even now.
Ambassador, you've helped
Politically,
us understand why
divided.
Lebanon lacks significant leverage in this particular case. But with the death toll still rising, official numbers continue to rise. Even today, there was an update. And military operations that are continuing on the ground, like Mr. Faber here said, for the last 6 days, the IDF has not really bombed Beirut. But will that sustain or stand tomorrow? Well, nobody knows. Can diplomacy realistically stand a chance? Does it really succeed with both sides' agendas on the table? And mind you, whilst you're at it, what role is now the United States going to play? Even as we're playing those visuals, Marco Rubio right in the center with the Lebanese delegation on one side and the Israeli on the other.
Are you asking me?
Yes, yes, Ambassador.
Yes. Okay. I think it's an important step, and much would depend on whether some kind of breakthrough is possible. As you know, Islamabad talks did not produce any tangible outcome,
Yeah.
except for some kind of technical meetings later on. But if State Department talks today are able to make some kind of headway with
Yeah.
regard to uh, some shifting of the goalposts and also de-escalation, then perhaps we have room to show that bilateral talks would create better ambience, better platform for resolution of the crisis as
Okay.
compared to the multilateral platform where United States and Iran try to have a grand bargain.